Hello, this is Matthew Lim for Organizational Behavior and Management. This is discussion lesson 7. So for the first topic I chose was, given the nature of self-managing teams, what could be some potential problems facing such a team in the workplace? How would you overcome such problems? So self-managing teams can be a great thing for an organization, giving employees a sense of feeling of ownership, flexibility and autonomy. But some issues that could stem from such managing practices could be, first, no clear goals or roles. So, if a team doesn't have any structure, it could fall apart. And if a team has no clear goals, there could be loss of motivation or just a sense of responsibility. So I would say that following these SMART goals would be the best probably solution for that. So being specific, meaningful, and making sure your goals are achievable, relevant, and time-bound, making sure that everyone knows what SMART goals are, and implementing that to further newer employees to make sure that they know what to do and stay on task. And then for roles, maybe setting up a clear leader for each department, maybe someone so people know who to talk to if there's an issue, or just anybody who can help them with their problems. Another one would be issues with communication. So zero communication can lead to misunderstanding or inconsistencies in the organization. So I said that a solution could be setting up a communication tool for everyone to use, like maybe a company email or a company telephone for employees to use, so everyone knows what to use if there is an emergency with a problem, or if there is just a problem they needed somebody to fix with. And then another issue that could stem from it is lack of clear leadership and conflicts in decision making. So like the first one, like making sure that there is a figurehead that is set up with the team, making sure that if power dynamics are an issue that comes up, making sure that everyone knows that their roles are clear, and making sure that everyone is trained to deal with conflicts between each other. So making sure that there is a professional way for everyone to handle conflicts. And then for the last topic I chose, what are the pros and cons of having a team leader for a particular team? What problems might the addition of a team leader create for a group? So for pros for a team leader that is established, I said that there will be a clear leadership, someone to look up to for problems, someone to deal with internal conflicts. Leaders can also be the spearhead to solving problems, and then leaders can be a sort of mentor or guide for employees who are lost. But some cons for an established leadership in a group could be leaders could show bias. Some leaders might have sort of favoritism to other employees that do something their way, and dependence on one person could be an issue as well. If a team is depending on one person for too long, what happens to that person? They get sick or injured and they can't come into work, everything could fall apart. It could also lead to pressure on one person. So the leader could feel like, if they're dealing with 20 employees at a time, that could lead to a lot of stress and maybe leaving the job or going on sick leave. And lastly, I would say there would be less power to the employee. So problems that may arise from established leaders should be power dynamics. If it was a self-managing team before, maybe an established leader could probably shift the balance in power between all employees. And then on top of that, feeling a loss of, ownership in the organization. And a leader may be unfit for the job, I would say, but hopefully not. But sometimes a leader it may be the first job they have as a leader or a manager, and they could probably have different circumstances they've never dealt with. So, it could be anything. All right. Thank you.